Alright. We got another game for you today, and I'm looking forward to casting this one for ya. This is the Berber Villager Rush at 800 ELO. Let's go! We have Captain Obvious over here playing as the, well, you guessed it, Berbers. Good luck and have fun. The Berber Villager Rush is a very, very powerful rush, in my opinion. And people who have played this at 100 ELO, 1000 ELO, a friend of mine called Yo-Yo has played this at 16, 1700 ELO, and is always surprised with the results that you get from this. Now, I'm going to analyze this one a little bit, and I'm going to give some suggestions on what you could do better in this particular rush. For example, I don't think it's necessary to build a lumber camp at home, which it looks like Captain Obvious, yes, indeed, he does want to do. I think you just keep everything on food in the very, very beginning. That way you can produce villagers when you're walking over to your opponent. I think it's very useful to grab both your boars. He doesn't know where that boar is, and then just walk around and find where your opponent is. Yep, gonna lure that. Have you ever seen the Poop Lord strat? Well, I don't think I can take credit for it. I mean, I've done it and I've gotten up to 1900 ELO with it. Gross. He's a YouTuber. I love that a lot of people have sent in recordings of Berber Villager rushes to T90 and Hera and a whole bunch of other famous streamers, and they're like, "Yo, check this out, Poop Lord on YouTube," which is pretty funny. And wow, he brings absolutely everybody to the front for his Berber Villager rush. I normally just bring like 10 or something in that nature, and then they can free at home on food. And then eventually, once I have 6 on food again, I put them onto straggler trees. Let's see how Captain Obvious decides to handle this one. Is splitting them up in 2 different groups, which is somewhat micro intensive. I think he's going to find this wood line and murder, 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 kill, kill, kill. Is there loom on these women? No, there's no loom on them, so those villagers went down extremely quick. Now he can either wall this up or he can beat that down. Ooh, also killed some over here and is going to, lame a lumber camp. I'm happy I didn't miss that one. Gotta zoom out just a little bit just to see all the action that's going on, because there's 2 fronts of attack over here. I'm just chopping some trees, no big deal. Feudal Age is on the horizon for AoE Chick 2. AoE 2 Chick. Does that mean it's a female individual who's playing Age of Empire or a chicken? I do not know what the implication there is, but I do know that you don't want to run into the TC. Youchies. Say those bodies. The berries are completely lame. This is a funny way to lame berries. I would have first walled around here and then walled around the mill. Now, AoE 2 Chick has nowhere to collect resources except for these straggler trees over here, and I think Captain Obvious is obviously aware of that, and because AoE 2 Chick went up to Feudal Age, Captain Obvious has more villagers at this point. Can't even produce a barracks and a archery range or a stables in order to get military units out. So what did Feudal Age really do for red in this position? All that Captain Obvious has to do is deny this lumber camp over here. Yes, there's still some straggler trees, and actually red should definitely take advantage of these straggler trees. And if you're Captain Obvious, you should try and lane these straggler trees with either farms, or if you don't have a mill at home yet, which he does, you can also lane them by means of placing houses on them. That will really cut down on the amount of wood that red has. It's 21 in here, there's another 101 in here, and another 72. So about like 300 wood plus or minus, and this one obviously is still full as well, that you can deny. Nice denying on that lumber camp. And would I be surprised if he just brings all the boys and girls from home? And yes, sure enough, there they come. Did he bring absolutely everyone? No, he left 6 on food, 7 on food. That's a very good number to have on food. And the villager number is just now going to spiral out of control as red cannot keep producing villagers at this point. Ooh, goes for the TC drop. That's a really, really good TC drop because it will deny this lumber camp over here, as well as denying a whole bunch of those straggler trees. I think the one up that Captain Obvious could do here. Oh, denied! Oh, burn! That was amazing from Red. I think that was completely accidental. Now, oh, that was lucky. If you do see that they're already garrisoned and you want to place a TC on them, what you can do is you can run one of your villagers around in their circle. Then the TC will target that villager, and you should be able to place your TC uncontested, unless they manually target it on your foundation. Now there should be 10 villagers in the TC at all times. That's slightly too many over here. And repair and hop out. Yep, beautiful. And repair. And I think the wood collection is so inefficient now from Red. Red had to actually snipe that palisade wall just to be able to drop off wood. There's bumping all over the place. It's super duper awkward. Still adding in farms. I would not be adding in farms if I was in a TC war. The most important thing is that you win this TC fight. Not enough villagers in the TC either, and now the villagers from home are going to come and harass that wood line. This TC is going to down, and the war is going to be is it going to be lost? Is it going to be lost? Yeah, it looks like it's going to be lost. That is absolutely brutal. Can you imagine being at 800 elo and encountering this dumpster fire strategy? How would you react? How would you counter this? I don't even know. I've been thinking about how to counter the Berber Villager Rush strategy. I thought about what the devs could do, and I think the solution for the devs is very, very easy. Make the Berber Villager bonus come in Feudal Age. Problem resolved. But in terms of how you can counter this by means of gameplay, I think that's a lot more tricky. I think one of the things that you could potentially do is make small palisade walls and wall behind where necessary. I think going fast feudal and getting archers out and then just microing the bejeebies out of your archers might be an option, but it's not a fail-safe solution, as I still beat people who do that at 18, 1900 elo. And with that, don't let your memes just be dreams and keep on walking. Poop Lord.